It's 6 o'clock GMT here in Accra, Ghana. Good morning. Welcome to GHOne News on GHOne Television. I am El-Nurein Abaz. Here are sneak peeks of what's coming up. And coming up this morning, Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana optimistic of government's vow to redeem promises, which led to calling off the association's 70-plus days of strike. Also coming up, security analyst advises police to establish means of providing psychological support to staff who show slightest irregular behavior following alleged killing of a 24-year-old by off-duty officer. And later, Sports Ministry reveals payment schedule amidst allegation by Ghana Broadcasting Corporation over alleged payment of $105,000 benefit to GBC as against an excess of $3 million. Many thanks to you for choosing GHOne News. Now, the Colleges of Education Teachers Association, CTAG, has pledged to ensure adequate student preparation before any exam is conducted. It follows the termination of an over 2-month strike by the association in demand for better working conditions. National Secretary Thomas Ampoma, in an interview earlier with GHOne News, says adequate tuition will be conducted for students to make up for the lost time before they sit for their exam.
I think I want the viewers to know that this is not the first time we have gone on strike. And this is not the first time something has happened, the calendar has to be adapted. During the COVID period, I told you that in 2022, we had to run a whole year academic calendar. Last year, we ended the second semester in December, and we resumed the first semester in January this year. So we were just trying to go back to the traditional calendar. We have enough if we can complete the second semester, and then we resume the first semester in January, and we go to our normal calendar by next academic year. I'm not rushing anybody. We will provide all the needed teaching that they needed. And so that has been lost. But we will teach all the 2 weeks before they go to the examination. We are not saying that we are going to ask them to write examination now. We teach them for the period that they have lost before they write examination.
The association also dispelled fears they might soon return to being on strike if government does not keep to its part of the bargain by October. National Secretary Thomas Ampoma reposed confidence in the Vice President, who intervened in the matter to ensure that wouldn't happen.
President invited us to City House on the 16th to test you the significance of the matter. So we were there for almost 4 hours discussing of resolving the matter. And we called all the personalities needed, including the finance minister, who has to participate in the meeting to assure CTAG that will not fail like the previous one. So this has gone to a higher point where we cannot continue to mistrust the leadership. In fact, that is the way we should go, but we just put that in the release because we don't think that will even come on, because we trust the presidency, we trust the His Excellency the Vice President be able to deliver. So that caveat in the release is one of the normal things that we do. So we know it will not even get there.
Away from that, security analyst Dr. Adam Bona is questioning whether the police involved in the alleged killing over 200 cedi payment had permission from police to involve in commercial activities, as the family of a 24-year-old man who was gunned down by a driver identified as policeman are demanding justice for the death of their son. The deceased, Stanley Ahaji Koku, was shot by the suspect, an off-duty policeman, over an amount of 200 cedis he charged for providing ride-hailing services to the deceased girlfriend. Evelyn Arba Edu visited the family and reports.
Talk and cry. Talk and cry. Talk and cry.
A mother's cry could be heard as one inched closer to this house. The reason for her tears, her 24-year-old son, who was due to further his education abroad, has been shot dead. He was shot over a fair disagreement with a ride-hailing driver, Smith Jache. Stanley, the deceased, ordered a ride for his girlfriend from Ablikumajoma to Kowa's estate near Kuntunse at around 3 a.m. But it turned fatal when the lovebirds disagreed with the driver over the fare.
He slapped Stanley, gone to his Stanley's back. Before I say, Stanley so that time Stanley made up his mind, say, oh, baby, top no, that top no, I can't want him. Stanley wants the top to remove, so I'm in a quiet journey. So if the man is going to shoot him, Quebec can or something. So when Stanley went down, when the man tried to make Stanley go down, Stanley continue in auditono and boss Stanley ni quench ni tiechi I don't know how to say it in English ni quench ni tiechi then many as why many swine. So I don't want to push me feeling before he did that. If not, maybe he can come inside. So then I ran. And when he shoots Stanley, he ran to his car. When he came back, it was like, no, pull me back. So that time, I remember to go pushing the point. I also ran from that side to come and fall on Stanley. I was like, Stanley, babe. And I saw, say, stone, na come my elbow. And Stanley held my hand. So then I told them, I said, oh, I told him, say, oh, yeah. Now come on, boy, driver. My family called near nearest hospital. So I was parking and all that one up, Stanley and so me say. As Pake Kane was like,
contrary to commentary on social media that there was an altercation between the deceased and the suspect before the shooting, Owusua, the girlfriend of the deceased, disclosed nothing of that nature happened.
Stanley did not do anything that she would say he's not going to pay them. He was like, oh, they and the trip, let me prize me. But not still now he was saying, he said, drive 1 year, the person you get on the same stuff. So Stanley didn't say anything. That shows that the man should even pull up a gun. I don't know. Stanley didn't say anything. That should. So I don't know. I don't know why the man even shot him at the first place. I don't know. Stanley was begging. Meaning he has admitted his fault. So no one can say he was talking on top of his voice. He was begging.
The distraught family was, however, unaware of the murder of their son until they saw it on social media. Delali Wisdom speaks for the family.
It was on Sunday, early morning. We all woke up from bed and we never knew anything happened. So I took my phone in the morning and I was just scrolling through my phone. Then I saw a news flashed on someone's TikTok. So I just went through and I saw a body lying down in a pool of blood. Quickly I called one of my uncles and asked my uncle, the uncle I called, that what is actually happening. I've seen something, and the uncle just told me he doesn't know. I said I forward the picture to him before. He also called other uncles and told me that, yeah, that is the news he's also receiving. It went viral. There were other people who, they sent the videos across, so bloggers were putting it on other social media handles. So that was where some of the families also got to know. So the families were coming. So they told me they also just saw the incident. So they are now coming to the family house. So quickly, I think the mom was in the house, and the mom and one uncle went to the scene to find out whether actually what they are hearing is true. So upon reaching there, before they realized that the body which was there is actually Stanley Ahaji's body. He was asked whether there was any provocation. Then he concluded that it was done without any provocation. So the act was done without any provocation. There wasn't anything like there was argument. There wasn't anything like they were battling. There wasn't any fight. This is a gentleman who cannot even kill a fowl. So there wasn't any fight. Nothing happened. He just pulled the trigger. The gentleman in question wasn't holding anything for you to say that he's attacking you before you come for self-defense. So that is what happened.
Who was Stanley? How was he like?
Stanley is my cousin, and he's a nice gentleman. He's cool, respectful, and like I said before, you asked me to speak. I was saying that he's someone who cannot even kill a fowl. He is very quiet, and everyone who knows him will attest to that. That he doesn't like trouble. He doesn't want to even argue. So even though we are humans and there may be disagreements to issues, he is someone who is also quick to apologize.
Meanwhile, the suspect, Smith Jachi, after the shooting, surrendered himself to the police at Amasaman. He was arraigned at the Adabraka District Court, but due to a confusion as to which court to hear his case, he was sent back to police cells. The wife of the suspect and his infant were in court to witness the case.
What's happening now? We are not understanding the whole thing. But at the end of the day, we are fighting for justice. Because the guy didn't do him anything. Even if he had done him something, there is law in this country. That law is governing all of us. So nobody has the power in his hands to remove a gun and shoot somebody. If the person...
And on that note, we end GHOne News this morning. For more news, log on to starfm.com.gh. I am El-Nurein. Abaz, many thanks for your company.